Why chiropractic work?
I think I've been told that there's two types of chiropractors. Chiropractors who, follow in the footsteps of people that are chiropractors, they're their family or, somebody they look up to, or you have a chiropractic story. Something happened to you to get you so jazzed about chiropractic that you're like, I got to do that for
Sure.
a living. So I think both of us fall into the category of we got a story that made us want to do it.
My parents always went actually, and my mom went to the chiropractor who was the chiropractor for the Green Bay Packers. But I started going when I was in middle school, and I had a crazy curve in my lower back and quite a bit of discomfort as well in my lower back. But I actually wanted to be a police officer for a really long time because my dad's was a police officer. He's retired now, and again, kind of like Kellen said, just years of going, so amazing. I would shadow him. Just the ability to help with only like non-invasively, an approach that was very gentle, blood or needles or anything, but it was a way to help someone without, like I said, any invasive approach.
What about you, Colin?
I don't remember exactly my age. Let's just say, I don't know, 6 or 7. My grandpa got diagnosed with, terminal bone cancer. And at the time, I had the concept of like, maybe grandpa's not going to get better. But I do remember very vividly, seeing the kind of breakdown that he was experiencing. And he was, he came from a generation where you do everything yourself. You don't ask for help, very proud, all that. But he needed to have a lot of help down the way because, he had loss of function of his hands. He couldn't grip things, But, his one passion, if anything, was golfing. And so he would always, putts with his clubs in the backyard. And it got to the point where he couldn't even hold a golf club, which was very sad. And I remember, grandpa's seeing all these doctors and all these specialists and he's doing all these treatments, but he wasn't getting better. And I didn't understand why. But then I heard that he was going to a chiropractor and then he could grip his golf club again. And it gave him some sense of normal again. And I thought, wow, that's pretty cool. If someone like a chiropractor can help someone with that type of sickness in that, giving him his life back in a sense.
Sure.